This is my jump helmet. This is also the helmet I crashed with. I'm gonna loosen it a bit because if you jump, it's gotta be pretty tight. Because when jumping, you don't want it to be thrown off your head. How could that happen? Well, that's very simple. You are seated in the airplane, and at a certain point, the jump master says, stand up. So you stand up. And then he calls out, hook up. So you take your hook, you hook on the line, click, 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 and you secure it, and you take it in your hands a certain way. So your arm cannot get caught in it while jumping. And then you stand there. And the next call he does is check equipment. So you check your equipment. Is everything fastened? Is everything fastened? But you cannot check in the back. So you check the guy in front of you. And then the next call the jump master does is sound your equipment. Oh, sound of equipment check. That's it. Yeah, it's been a while. So the guy in the back starts and he says, 10 okay. And then 9 goes, 9 okay. And he pats the other one on the shoulder. And it goes on, 8 okay, and so forth and so forth. And the last one makes one step and puts out his hand and said, all okay, jump master. So jump master knows that all equipment is checked and okay. And then you don't stand with your feet side by side. You don't stand with your feet side by side, slightly like this. So I'll do it like this. And we call that, you got one hand here on your reserve. And then he says, stand at the door. So the first man goes and shuffles. We call that the airborne shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. It's a firm stance. You won't fall even if the airplane goes like that in an air bump. And then he goes to the door. He gives the static line, which is attached to the cable, to the jump master, goes, stands in the door and watches to the tip of the wing and waits for it. And that's a magical moment. You hear the engine roar. And you're at the open door. And that engine makes an enormous sound. And then you get to go. And then you kick out your right feet. The prop blast catches your leg. Whoosh! And then you're out like you're seated in a chair. And you glide down. And on the back, your parachute is pulled out. And your parachute gets open and push. When it's open, it turns you. And you're facing the airplane. And you see the airplane fly away. And if you're not the last one, you see the other jumpers coming. And when you're under that beautiful open canopy, silence. Only when you get lower, you start hearing things again. People whispering, talking on the ground. And then you get the last meters. And you prepare to land. And you take your risers. And then you look down, you put your chin on your chest. And when your feet, the ball of the feet hits the floor, you have some impact points, your calf, your buttocks, and your push-up muscle. So, wow! Drop down, shush, 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 and you roll. And if the wind whoosh, catches your parachute and it opens again and starts dragging you, you pull and you stand up and you just run around until the parachute drops down because you pulled it outside of the wind. And you hear your heart beat. Doom, 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 doom. because the adrenaline is there, you know. It's for your body, it's a job. So your adrenaline flows, you're excited. You're when you're down, you're doing it again. And you know, every jump you walk away from is a good jump, they say. Wow. From the jump from the shed when I was 12 years old, my 26th jump when my main didn't open, and my 27th jump, I walked away from all of them. So hey, they're all good jumps.